Coming up next from Los Angeles, my 5 favorite beach fragrances, okay? This is a little bit more direct than summer fragrances, but actual fragrances for the beach that I like to wear. They're actually gonna be a little bit different than probably what you would be guessing, so stay tuned to find out what they are. Welcome back everybody to JoelTheNose, and here I am again from LA in my hotel room, getting ready to head out to the beach. And since I'm out here, obviously I live in Miami. I live very close to the beach. I mean, I can ride my bike to the beach, to the water. I'm in LA, totally different water, by the way. I'm a warm water guy. If it gets below like 80 degrees, it's freezing to me. So this LA water is a little bit chilly for me, but it's cool. The waves are great. I grew up surfing. I love to surf and water sports. So want to take advantage of all that stuff out here. All right. The purpose of this video today, though, is to give you my list of 5 favorite beach fragrances, things that I like to wear to the beach. This is different than summer, right? Summer is because, it's more of a season. This is what I specifically like to wear to the beach because of the smell and how it interacts with the salt water or the salt air and the sand and the sun and the smell that, obviously you're gonna be sweating a little bit. So I found that these 5 fragrances work really well with my skin when I'm, having those conditions interacting. All right, so let me get right into this because I'm gonna have to show you pictures of those. And actually, let me mute my computer over here. Hold on one second because it's beeping all over the place. And that kind of bothers me. All right, so what I've done here is I've got pictures. I've got to improvise. Obviously, you guys know I'm out in LA. I don't have my full fragrance collection with me. I only have a very limited number. So I wanted to show you the bottles because it makes more sense so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Let's get right into this. Number 5, this is gonna be a little bit more of probably the most traditional of the, quote, beach fragrances, and that is, here you go, Sur La Plage from Veronique Gabbai. That's the bottle. Beautiful gold bottle. Kind of, her bottles evoke the colors of Paris, where France, originally is from, based in New York now. And this is a fragrance that, again, this is to me the classic traditional beach summer fragrance. She describes it as kind of like bare skin under the sun, and that's the effect that she's going for. And you have like these sea notes, marine sea notes in there. You have orange blossom, and you have jasmine, and you have cedar. And cedar to me, I've talked about it before, is on my skin is the best fragrance note for mixing with skin and giving that smell of skin. And that's what she's trying to do here with Sur La Plage, and I think she hit a home run with it. So when I'm on the beach, you kind of want that smell of salt and sea and water and sweat and skin and all that mixing. And I think that's where that cedar comes in and makes this an excellent fragrance. And this is the most, again, traditional of the 5 that I'm picking. Love this one. Check it out. All right, let's go to number 4. Number 4, again, you're gonna maybe be a little bit surprised on this one, and that is, can you recognize the bottle? That is Greenley from Parfums De Marly. Greenley, one of their newest fragrances, came out, in the last year or so. There's the stories of what it was named before, Sutton, because they had issues with the naming, and they had to change the name. So it is called Greenley. The green bottle, obviously, very relevant and perfect name there. This is a very kind of citrus, aromatic, fresh green fragrance. It's got this like apple smell to it. Just very clean, very fresh. Parfums de Marly has a number of fresh fragrances, and this is, I gotta say, maybe one of my top 1 or 2 from their more fresh fragrance line or options that they have. And what I like about this one, again, I gotta say, it has a base note of cedar, and that base note of cedar, again, is just so perfect for my skin when you're on the beach and it's drying down, so you got that nice, fresh, citrusy apple top, and as it goes down to that cedar, it's a perfect mix, especially if you're sweating a little bit and it's a little bit hot. That works well for me. So number 4 is Greenley. All right, number 3. Can you guys recognize this one? This is, one that's maybe not talked about a ton. This is Mon Seul Desir. Mon Seul Desir from JoelTheNose, the French niche house. One of my favorite fragrances. I don't own this one personally. I don't even know whether you can get it in the States. I think this is mostly something you got to get in Europe or another part of the world. But I've had samples of it, and this is definitely one that will be going in my collection as soon as possible. I love this fragrance. It is, again, let me just show you the bottle for those of you who've never seen it. This is got mandarin orange at the top. It's got nutmeg, it's got leather, it's got this nice spicy opening, but then it goes into this kind of slightly sweet, tangy dry down that to me, again, just is perfect for the beach. So, it's kind of spicy, it's kind of sweet, it's kind of tangy, it's got the mandarin orange, which, for me, again, coming from Miami and Florida, orange and beaches, it's just all kind of, to me, is a perfect combination. So that's my number 3 choice. Love this fragrance. Let me know everyone watching this video, have you tried this one before? Because it's probably the least known, I'm guessing, of the 5 that I'm talking about today. All right, number 2. This is going to be probably another surprise for a lot of you. And this is, can you guess it? Tabac Rose from BDK. Tabac Rose. I love BDK Parfums, another French niche house that is just super high quality and super well priced. You're going to get a 100 milliliter bottle for around $200. So you're going to get in that $2 per ml price, which I believe is very important. If you've watched one of my previous videos from a couple days ago, that's like a really important point in how I judge fragrances, is that price per milliliter. Anyways, this is got a plum opening. It's also got chocolate and cinnamon and tobacco and rose. Obviously, rose, tobacco rose. So maybe at first thought you're like, tobacco and rose for the beach. Again, that element combined with that chocolate, it almost feels like I'm sitting at the beach. I'm sitting on a blanket, okay? And I've got snacks and I've got maybe some chocolate or whatever for the kids. And it just is, to me, this is a very playful, fun fragrance. And so when I'm at the beach, I want to, you just want to feel playful and fun, whether you're there by yourself or with friends or your kids or your family. This is just a very fun, just, I guess, entertaining fragrance that I think is great for the beach. And it's not too heavy. So when I go, I wear it and it just mixes well perfectly at the beach. So that's my number 2 choice. All right, coming in number 1. And by the way, of course, I'm dressed today in a tank top. I've got some, bathing suit on because I'm in my beach attire. Number 1, when I put it up, you guys are going to recognize this probably automatically. Of course, this is Journeyman from Man-Amouage. And I'm sure a lot of people are saying, what? Not Beach Hut Man? How did he pick this one? Again, I'm going outside the box a little bit because I don't want to pick all the same fragrances that we always pick or that people always pick or wear. I think we should always be expanding our horizons because that's the only way, right? We grow and try new things that maybe aren't necessarily what you would think. But Journeyman, the reason why I like this one, again, it's got that neroli top, that neroli opening. It's very kind of citrusy, but also spicy at the top. So it gives a little bit of a kick. And then it dries down in this kind of tobacco, leather, but it's a very fresh, the whole scent component or I guess profile, this to me is much more fresher than a lot of the Man-Amouage fragrances, which typically are more dark and heavy. And most people are probably thinking I would never wear an Man-Amouage fragrance to the beach. I've worn this to the beach multiple times in Miami, where I can tell you it's way hotter than LA. It's funny, I'm here in LA and people are like, it's so hot, it's 85 degrees. And I'm sitting out by the pool and to me, 85 and low humidity is like nothing. I'm used to 95 high humidity. So if I can pull this off in Miami beach weather and heat weather, you can pull Journeyman off. And again, you're not gonna wanna overspray it. Spray a little bit on, try it, trust me. It just goes well. It goes well when I'm down at the beach. It lasts forever, so it's not going to necessarily wear off right away when you come out of the water, the beach, you know, the salt water, and I just really enjoy it. So there you have it, my 5 top beach fragrances. Try them. Let me know what you think, and hope you guys enjoy it, and hope you guys get some value from it. This is JoelTheNose. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be back soon with another video. Peace and love.